Done any fishing recently?
No.
Been fishing for compliments anywhere?
Always.
Of course. Well, fishing, angling if you like, is one of the biggest hobbies in the country, and it's more alive than ever right here in Shropshire. But if you've ever seen anglers by the riverside, you might wonder who looks after the river banks. Well, it turns out it's often the anglers themselves. In fact, one club has done so well, they're being praised by the Environment Agency. Step forward the chairman of the Rowley & Fenimore Angling Association, Max Taylor. Max, good morning.
Good morning, Eric. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. Tell me more about the Rowley & Fenimore Association.
Okay. Well, we've been going for a couple of years now. We are an association of two clubs that have come together to take over the old Sabrina water on the Leeton estate just above Shrewsbury. And the first club was a club in the Black Country where I live, with the Rowley and District Angling Association. And we've got waters at Coalport a bit further down the valley. The second club we've formed an association with is Grinsell and Fenimore, which is just above Shrewsbury again. We've taken over the old Sabrina water, as I said, because it's been going for a long time, but the guys that were running it had run out of steam, really. There's only a few of them left, and they were all getting on in years. So we stepped in to try and revamp the water. We've had some fantastic help, really, to be honest.
And you got a grant from the Angling Trust, didn't you? What was that for, and how much was it?
Okay, it's a grant called the Angling Improvement Fund, and it was given to the Angling Trust to administer. It was given to them by the Environment Agency, who took that money actually from all the anglers' licence fees. They gave a chunk of money, I think it was £100,000 for this bid, and we actually won a chunk of it, which was £5,000. There were certain stipulations. There was a time scale we got to do the work in, and we got to spend all the money. If we didn't spend all the money, we got to send some of it back. So, guess what?
You spent it.
Yes, exactly.
Of course you did.
We made sure we spent it.
What have you been up to then, Max? And how hard was the work?
The work was extremely hard. We put two walkways in from two existing car parks down through some woods, some old tracks that were dilapidated. Two walkways in there. We did that with the help of our members who worked. You know how horrible and vile this winter has been. We had our blokes out working in that. They've done some great work, actually. But the culmination is last week we had a contractor in, Bryn Jones, from Bryn Jones Contracting in your area again, Shrewsbury. He came down and put on an 80-yard track and then a car park just 15 metres from the river. And that's what anglers want, really. We're all a bit lazy. We don't want to carry our gear too far. So now we've got a brand new car park.
But it's made a big difference, Max, hasn't it?
Oh, it has, yes. It has, yes. We've had great help from the Leeton estate as well. Charles Bridgman, that owns the estate, has been really more than helpful. And his team on the estate have helped us. We're a brand new club. We've only got a few members at the moment. We're looking for more members. So if you and Claire want to join...
I'm rubbish at fishing.
You can't be rubbish. You can't be any more rubbish than me. Come with me and I'll show you what to do.
It's those horrible wiggly maggots you got to put on the end. I can't be doing with all of that messing about.
You don't have to use maggots now. You can use sweets, honestly. You can catch on anything. You can catch on jelly babies if you want to. You can use whatever you like.
There you are, you see. There you are, you see, Claire. Max, you're having a special opening and a ribbon cutting later on this morning, aren't you?
We are, yes. We're very lucky. We've got the owner of the estate, as I've said, Charles Bridgman. We've got the guy that's been helped, because I've had to write this bid, and I am a bit of a numpty, actually. So I've had a lot of help from a guy called Mark Wilton, who works for the Angling Trust. He guided me through the bidding process. And a lot of help from Chris Banger at the Environment Agency.
Oh, we know Chris very well.
Oh, yes, he's a great lad. I phoned him up with ideas, and he's very patient with me. He's very patient with me. We're involved with the Environment Agency in something else. We're doing a citizen science project as well, which is collecting barbel scales. We collect a scale from the barbel, and we send them off to the Environment Agency, and with that they can check, because they're clever blokes. They can check growth rates and ages and the health of the fish. So, we're doing more than
well.
just shoveling.
Yeah, aren't you just? Listen, Max, you mentioned that you could do with a few more members. How do people find out more if they fancy having a bit of a go with you at Leeton?
Okay. Anybody can get in touch with us by using a website. It's rowleyandfenimore.rdas.me.uk.
Okay.
Is that long enough for you?
rdas.me.
me.co.uk. Just .uk.
.uk. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right.
That's a good one.
If they put Rowley and Fenimore Association in a search engine, they'll find you.
They will.
They'll find you. All right.
Just type that in, they'll find us.
Have a great day, Max.
We've also got Daniel Kavczynski coming down to cut the ribbon for us, so that's brilliant.
He doesn't know out about fishing.
Well,
he's too tall to be a fisherman.
I could teach him as well as you do.
I'm sure you could. Have a lovely day, Max. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Then bye-bye. Max
Bye-bye.
Taylor, the chairman of the Rowley and Fenimore Angling Association. They fish up around the Leeton Forest Estate, and they got their opening ceremony today of their new facility there. The car park, the track, and they've been tidying the riverbank as well. They've spent £5,000 of money from the Angling Trust. Well done to all.